Whispers of the Ural Mountains. In the heart of the Ural Mountains, where the sun barely kissed the snow-covered peaks and shadows danced among the trees, lay a forgotten village named Krav. Once a vibrant settlement, it was abandoned decades ago after a series of mysterious disappearances. The legends surrounding Krav warned travelers to steer clear, claiming the mountains whispered secrets that drove men mad. One autumn, a young filmmaker named Alex, intrigued by the tales, set out to document the eerie beauty of Krav. Armed with his camera and a naive sense of adventure, he arrived as dusk fell, casting long shadows over the crumbling houses. The air was thick with silence, broken only by the crunch of leaves underfoot and the occasional distant howl of a wolf. As Alex explored the dilapidated buildings, he felt a creeping chill envelop him. The walls were adorned with faded photographs of the villagers, their eyes seeming to follow him with an unsettling intensity. He set up his camera, determined to capture the haunting essence of Krav, but every time he pressed record, the camera flickered and died. Frustrated, yet undeterred, he ventured deeper into the village. As night descended, the atmosphere shifted. The wind whispered through the trees, and Alex could swear he heard faint voices calling his name.
Alex, come join us.
The hairs on the back of his neck stood on end, and he dismissed the sounds as figments of his imagination. Yet, the pull became stronger, urging him toward the village square. There, in the center, stood an ancient stone well, overgrown with roots and vines. The whispers intensified, morphing into a cacophony of laughter and cries. Compelled by an inexplicable force, Alex approached the well, peering into the darkness below. A chill ran through him as he caught glimpses of faces, the villagers, their eyes hollow and mouths twisted in eternal screams. Suddenly, a gust of wind slammed the well cover shut, and Alex stumbled back, panic surging through him. The whispers turned into furious shouts echoing off the mountains.
Leave. You do not belong here.
He heard, but it was too late. Shadows emerged from the trees, figures of the long-lost villagers, their faces gaunt and eyes filled with sorrow. They reached for him, their cold fingers brushing against his skin, and a wave of despair washed over him. Alex turned to flee, but the ground trembled beneath him, roots snaking up from the earth, ensnaring his feet. The villagers' voices melded into a single haunting melody, beckoning him to stay, to join their eternal torment. With a final surge of adrenaline, Alex broke free and ran, the chilling laughter echoing in his ears. He sprinted through the village, the shadows chasing him until he burst into the open land beyond Krav. The moment he crossed the invisible line that marked the village's boundary, the whispers ceased, and silence enveloped him. Breathless and shaken, he vowed never to return to the Ural Mountains. As he drove away, he glanced back one last time. The village stood silent, but he could have sworn he saw a figure standing by the well, waving goodbye. Months later, while editing his footage, Alex discovered that the camera had captured something he couldn't see. Fleeting images of the villagers, their faces twisted in pain, and the well shimmering ominously. But the most chilling moment came when he heard a soft whisper, clear as day, saying,
Join us forever.
The Ural Mountains kept their secrets well, and Krav awaited the next curious soul to wander too close, to hear the whispers that promised eternal companionship in darkness.